Hey everybody, Quilting Marine here, Quilting Nation, welcome back. So we're going to work on one of the things on my Brother PQ1500SL. We're going to wind a bobbin, okay? We're going to put it on the machine and wind it, all right? So the easiest technique in which I use, okay, let's talk about a couple of things. The M-class, all right? M-class bobbin is this right here, the metal bobbin, all right? Now, I try to stay with the ones that came with my machine. My wife bought me some extra ones, all right? But you have to be careful because there are some that come out that are not compatible with your machine. This is an inferior one right here. And I made the mistake of loading it and then attempting to use it, and it did not work out. So you have to be careful in what you purchase for your brother, all right? Your brother's going to be very, very particular in what it likes as a bobbin inside, okay? So first thing I do is pick the thread that I'm going to use to load onto my bobbin, all right? And you know me, I love colored threads. So we're going to use this blue and yellow colored thread that I have on the stand already, all right? And I'm just going to follow the directions. But first things first, okay? Let's put the bobbin on the winder, all right? So remember, with the M-class, you're going to have these notches on either side, okay? There's a notch on that side, there's a notch on this side, all right? So when you put it on, all right, you can't just put it on. You have to, like, there's a divot or a pin in here in which the bobbin will lock into. So you put it on, turn it. See that? You hear that? All right? That's where it locked in. It's locked in now, okay? Not locked in a sense where the bobbin won't come flying off and then, roll down the street. It's just in a position where it's locked in, where it'll stay on the thread, the spool itself, or the pin that holds it. I don't know what it's called. Okay. All right. So let's thread it. So I'm just gonna follow the directions. All right. Under. Okay. Under. Around. And over. Okay. Then we're just gonna go to the bobbin. Okay. Then we're gonna thread the bobbin while it's on here. Okay, so or you can just thread the bobbin. What I do is I'll thread the bobbin first. Okay, and then I'll put the bobbin onto my machine. Okay, put it on. Remember, you got to find that little. There we go. It's in place. All right, pull some of that thread through. Okay, we're gonna push the lever over. All right. And we're going to start off slow because there's something that I like to do as well. I'm going to hold the thread up, start off a little slow, all right? Let that bobbin get a little head start. Okay, now I have tension on here, all right? You can feel there's a little tension on there. You don't have to pull it all the way through or anything. Now what I do is I'll cut this, all right? But I'll cut it like about maybe half an inch away. Now we're ready to go. Now you don't have to be pedal to the metal. Just watch it load up. All right, so with this, with the Brother, it's not gonna load the bobbin all the way to the edge, all right? Nor do you want your thread all the way to the edge of the bobbin. I kind of cheat sometimes and try to get it as far as I can so I get more stitches per bobbin. But the machine's gonna tell me when it's done loading. See that? It's done. All right. See, now this is when I cheat. I try to get a little more out of it. But the lever, this lever comes out and it automatically will stop the bobbin, your threading where it needs to stop. And I just go with that. Okay, so I'll just pull my lever over, pull my bobbin up, cut that little pigtail there of thread, and there you have it. A bobbin, ready for action, ready to get loaded into the machine. Okay? And that's it. That's how we wind a bobbin on the Brother PQ1500SL. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.